Hi, this is Arjun Kapoor and you're watching Terrific 10 only on Zoom.
The 10 commandments of Bollywood. Thou shalt be mutable. Change is good. This is one of the commandments. I'm Umar Qureshi celebrating the 10th anniversary of Zoom with Arjun Kapoor. Welcome, Arjun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. How important is changeability?
In our profession?
Yes.
Very. You have to adapt to the character you're playing, to the new team that you're working with on a film. There are so many things where you have to change the way you also go about. If you're doing a different genre that you've not done, that's a change for you. Climate when you're shooting. So there are so many factors that come into change. But it's very important to be willing to change. लोग बोलते हैं ना मैं ऐसा ही हूँ. In our profession, you can't say मैं ऐसा ही हूँ because it's a team game. You have to be ready to change depending on the circumstance.
What if it's for the worse?
That is avoidable. Obviously, changing as a person, this profession can change you. That also is a fact that I'm sure you have seen more than me. You've been here many years, so you've seen change happens in people. That is avoidable, and I hope that doesn't happen to somebody like me. And I hope that's where people come in your life that keep you grounded.
Actors play so many characters in their careers and their lives.
Correct.
That sometimes there's a tendency for some to become two-faced or hypocritical. Have you seen that?
I have not experienced it at a personal level. But I'm sure people go through phases. Some films take more out of you than others do. Sometimes you tend to become like the characters you're playing without realizing. Hypocritical, I think hypocrites exist in every walk of life. It's not only our profession.
Does playing many characters transform you as a person?
It helps you grow. You understand more things about life. I definitely feel it enhances you. You live vicariously. I would never get to be a coal smuggling gunda ever. So I get to understand that world, saying उस समय पे ऐसे होता था. So it helps you understand things.
Instead of taking the usual, chocolate boy debut, you chose different debuts, and you have been very different characters in every movie of yours.
Thank you.
Why have you done that? Why have you not taken the chocolate boy route?
Because that would be expected. Being a producer, son, so obviously there is a certain section in the audience that must be thinking he'll make his debut on a conventional role. Conventional is boring today. I think it's good to think out of the box. It's good to push the envelope and take chances. And I also had Aditya Chopra backing me. I was very fortunate that he did have conviction that I can play a character with negative shades for my first film. I enjoyed that risk.
Do you think you look different from the conventional?
Definitely. I'm unconventional, and I think that's somewhere makes me more relatable to the audience in our country, across the world for that matter. Indians maybe might be finding more relatability कि ये अपने जैसा है, या अगर ये स्क्रीन पे है तो अगर मैं ऐसे होता तो मैं भी ऐसे ही दिखता शायद. That I think today that thought process has become more apparent with our audiences. They like to see relatable faces more than just good-looking faces.
But you can still wear a suit in Aurangzeb and still look smart.
Thank you. Listen, it's not that I think I'm a horrible looking guy or I'm below par looking. I know there are certain qualities to me. Cinematically, as long as I transform into characters, I love that. And I love dressing up like any guy. You like to look smart. So I'm happy if people find me attractive for who I am. I don't want to change myself cosmetically. मैं ऐसा ही हूँ. And I'm glad that the audience has given me that acceptance.
Why didn't your dad launch you?
The idea was there. The philosophy was that I conventionally should go with that. But I knew if I have to feel happy, I have to make the effort to prove to myself that I'm capable of being an actor. So I have to take that chance of working outside. Also, I knew my father is not a businessman where I'm concerned at all. He's going to be emotional. He's going to be a father making a film for his son. So वो नाप तोल के नहीं करेंगे, वो फिल्म के हिसाब से he won't go about it. He'll go about it कि what is best for my son, my son, my son. He won't look at it. I think if we had made Ishaqzade, it would be very different. We made Ishaqzade with Yashraj, as in Yashraj made Ishaqzade, and I think they were honest to the film, not कि ये Arjun की debut film है. And I think the audience today prefers watching films. They are not looking at stars, ready-made stars coming in. कि हम थोड़ा dance भी करते हैं, हम थोड़ा action भी करते हैं, हम थोड़ा ये भी, थोड़ा वो भी. उनको किरदारों में interest ज़्यादा है.
How do you change yourself for every role?
By listening to the director, by sitting down, spending time reading the script, understanding how the character thinks, why he is the way he is. Costume helps. Daadi, shakal, suraj, jitna physical change हो सकता है. Losing weight, or if you have to look a certain way. going about it, like in Aurangzeb, growing my hair out,
Yeah.
in 2 states, trimming the beard off. So small things like that that I feel go along with. It's a visual medium. Half the messages are sent across visually if you can pull off a transformation.
What's your inspiration?
Cinema. I love cinema. So for me, cinema is inspirational. I want to give back to it because I enjoy it so
Yeah.
much.
How far would you go to get your dream role?
I would work so hard in the films that I'm doing that I would get my dream role, not further than that. I would
kill
let my
for it.
work speak up.
You wouldn't kill for it.
No.
How much are you willing to change for the price of success?
Depends what kind of change. I mean, it's very difficult to put it in perspective if it's so general. Change क्या होता है? मतलब मैं अपने बात करने का तरीका बदल दूँ तो मैं सक्सेसफुल हो जाऊँगा. मैं अपने चलान ढलान का तरीका बदल दूँ तो मैं सक्सेसफुल हो जाऊँगा. मैं अपने सोच विचार बदल के. It depends on what kind of change you're talking about. If I change the way I approach my work and I might become more successful, obviously anything that enhances my ability to deliver better. If today I can become a better actor by making small changes. Like there's a change that my father made me understand. He said, जब आप interviews देते हो, you can speak fast. अब जब scenes करते हो, you have to enjoy each line. So that is a change you have to make from your personal delivery to a character's delivery. That is a change. So make that effort. Speak clearly. Take your line properly. It is not always conversational कि जल्दी जल्दी मैं बात कर ली. तुम्हें थोड़ा slow होके बात करना चाहिए. उसमें बुराई नहीं है. Director बोल देगा बहुत slow हो रहा है. लेकिन क्लैरिटी होनी जरूरी है. तो दैट इज अ चेंज आई हैव बीन ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग सिंस डे वन. I mean, I think 2 states I made a very big effort to make sure I'm clear.
Very big, yeah, and it showed.
Thank you.
For the better, yeah. Arjun, your dream role, your dream career on one side, your dream woman on the other side. You have to take a pick of one.
See, I already have my dream career. So if a dream woman came my way, I would choose both. No? Unless she told me, if a dream woman comes and tells me to sacrifice my career, then she's not worth it because why would she want to take away something that I love so much?
That you have, yeah. Do you think that there is a girgit in all of us?
Yes.
That changes us and we need to adapt to the surroundings.
You need to curb it. आपकी लोगों कई लोगों की फितरत में होता है वो. They say ना it's in your system.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to control it and curb it. You can change from time to time. Everybody has a bit of that in them. Even the purest and nicest person has colors. Yeah. Everybody is layered and textured in many ways. You have to see what is the more वो ज़्यादा हावी कितना होता है. मतलब the good side should be more important than the negativity that you have. That's what is important and how you let it fester. There can be jealousy that can make you do good things or a jealousy that can make you do bad things. You can change for better or for worse. The choice is yours.
But not to be a thali ka bangan. Not to change colors for the heck of it. Just to please people.
See, that, I mean, eventually just to ask, like, I don't know if I can say that word, or just to praise people, or just to be cool, or just to fit in. If you're going to change for that, then you're going to lose yourself eventually. So that is not a good change, or that's not a new color that you need in your life. You should be yourself, and you will find people that love you for it. I hope. I mean, that I've always stood by that. I have not changed for people. I've made changes to become a better person for myself, or for my work, or for my personal life.
Have you changed people around you?
Yes. If I felt that if they're not correct for me, or they're not keeping me sane or sober, I have made that change. By change, I don't mean I've cut them off. I've just distanced myself enough to be aware that this person is not good for me. Ye hai, because I respect, and there are people around. There are some people you knew in the past that you need to keep around, but you need to be aware. That is the kind of cutting of the cord I have done.
And have you tried to make changes in the people around you who you love for the better?
See, I think you have to appreciate anybody that's in your life for what they are. You can obviously make small changes. I mean, like my mother till her dying day was trying to get me to switch off the lights in my house because एक आदत होती है ना हमेशा late हो रहा है आदमी भागते रहता है. So those are small things, but beyond that, I will never ever want to make drastic changes. Like I would want my sister to be herself, and I love her for that.
True.
You are. They love me. My family and friends love me for how I am. They've never put these conditions. If you change the way you are, we will love you more. So I would never do that.
And what's the most terrific thing you've done?
Terrific. I think I took a chance and became an actor. It's the most terrific thing I've done.
And you've done well.
Thank you, but that for me is the most incredible thing I took a chance with. I never knew I had so much of courage in me till I actually took that chance when I stood on the first day of Ishaqzade's shoot. So that is so far in my 29 years, that's the most terrific thing I've done.
Oh, fantastic, Arjun. Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot for celebrating a terrific 10 with us.
I'm glad to be part of it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.